Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you.
Hello, I'm the reviewer. I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Today we'll be taking a look at CR's cheap damage review of the Simpsons trading card game.
But considering the amount of Simpsons stuff I have, I'm actually surprised that this slipped under my radar.
No kidding. As a wise man once said, if your IP is even moderately successful, there will be a trading card game of it. That was me, by the way. I said that in this video. Check it out. My point being, it really is surprising that as popular as The Simpsons is, that you never consider this.
Oh boy! You mean I get 2 whole episodes on this one tape?
There are kids watching who have no idea what a VHS tape is.
Me. I know exactly what I wanted, and that was a battle strategy game based off the Simpsons arcade cabinet by Konami. A lost gem that, despite how merchandise crazy Fox was, never got ported to a home system, in spite of the fact that most people loved it then and now.
Why the shade on Xbox? I mean, I don't play it either, but to call it pretty much nothing is kind of harsh.
It's funny, because at the time the game was completely out there in terms of the show's tone. However, over the years, the things that have happened in the game have become more and more plausible for the Simpsons universe.
Not a great sample size, seeing as how all those clips came from the movie.
It can't be ignored that this card game bears none of the conventions that are associated with a card game.
Isn't that a good thing, though? Wouldn't the consumer want it to be different from every other TCG?
I have amazing collections of things people will never care about. How do stamp collectors do it?
Take it from a fellow collector of various things, it's really just a love for what's being collected. And a desire to collect them all. I'm starting to realize why I love Pokemon so much.
These are main popular characters, like Lisa. And as far as I could tell, you can only get them in the starter sets, as I didn't find any in the booster packs.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to find even a type of card in booster packs?
Really, the only time you ever want to trash a scene is to spite another player who had a chance of getting more points than you.
I just ripped the head off Mr. Honey Bunny.
Bart, that was your cherished childhood toy.
Ah, Mr. Honey Bunny!
That clip makes it seem like your attempt to spite the other player doesn't work and backfires horribly.
So, by that logic, shouldn't wrecking a scene be worth more points than actually completing it?
Nerd! Okay, do all internet critics just use the same source for that clip? Hell, we've even used it, and that has the same watermark!
Lisa's deck comes with a card called Exposed.
And you wouldn't want us exposing ourselves!
So as I was saying, even though this isn't exactly what I had in mind...
Okay, obviously he needed to do a second take, but I'm surprised how fast he went into that second take.
I am genuinely impressed with this concept. Oh, I'm certain it started out as a cash grab, but you can tell they actually spent time on this.
Oh my god, creators actually caring about their product! What am I saying? That really is uncommon with TCGs.
But as a hardcore fan and card-carrying member of the Nitpickers Association, there are a few things that are bugging me.
Ah, shit, do we need one of those too?
This next one's a little bit more of a legitimate concern, and that's that a lot of characters have very esoteric traits that aren't on a lot of scenes.
Yeah, but they always seem to have at least one trait that is on a lot of scene cards.
And if I play Mole Man on Springfield Retirement Castle, will that count as 3 old characters?
Okay, that one might have been an instance where they were more concerned about making a joke than keeping rules consistent.
All action cards matching star? Are they serious? Is that an actual rule? They never mentioned anything about the action cards matching the star.
Though that does explain why all the action cards depict the colors and characters of their corresponding star cards.
Every other card game is built to grow from the starter deck, not be restricted by it. I mean, not only does this rule kill the point of a customizable card game, but it completely stunts the game's ability to grow in the future.
I mean, you still have carte blanche over all the other characters and scene cards. Granted, it's still not great, but I'd say it more severely wounds the point rather than outright kill it.
And this was doing so good, too. I mean, my God, who could have thought this was a good rule? Oh my god, a wizard did it.
Knowing The Simpsons, it wouldn't surprise me if that was intentional. Anyway, this review is fun. Not only a good analysis on the game itself, but I think it makes a fun instructional video on how to play it. I especially love the clips from the show being used to emphasize aspects of the game. I'm a reviewer. You review it, I review you.